Good day, brothers. Today, I would like to present to you one of the issues in our community as a theme. A seminarian who is accustomed to drinking by using 7 steps of making decision. Step number 1, gather the facts. In this step, I have to deal with 2 questions. First is, what do I already know? And what do I need to know? During our years of formation, I have already know that drinking for him is normal. As we proceed to a higher level of formation, there are radical rules that we need to follow. I still remember that our formator told and commanded us to stop drinking because of the bad consequences to our religious life. I have tried my best to gather information about his life. It's not just for judging him or dismiss about him, but it's more on understand him as a brother in the community. By knowing his background, like his family orientation, culture, and place of origin, I know his place is in Vietnam, and where he is in the climate is cold. And one of the ways that they do to overcome the severe coldness is to drink alcohol, like beer, Jibra, and Panadol, and then drinking widely acceptable in the family, and as a culture of the place. Most of the males in his family, like his father, his brothers, and cousins or neighbors, they used to gather at night and drink. And maybe he brought this act and orientation into the seminary formation. What I want to know is, I desire to know the reason why my brother still drinks despite the numerous reminders of our formator in order to stop drinking. And is it a good intention that to help my brother to change his attitude towards drinking and preserve his vocation calling to this religious community. Step number 2, who are the stakeholders? The intention of this brother to invite drinking is strong, like he invite others to go out to drink, and they got drunk. After that, they forgot to pray, to participate the communal activities or study. It immensely affects the community's relationship, especially between the formator and the formandee. However, despite this radical announcement and reminders of the formator, the brothers still choose to drink. There are no brothers who dare to tell the formator that this brother still drinking, because they respect him, or maybe they are afraid that he will be expelled. And I have one question, that why I or we respect him? Of course, because actually for me he is good and effective in the different pillars of our formation, like a prayer life, community life, apostolic life, academic life. He is almost perfect. However, his drinking habit extended. Step number 3, articulate the dilemma. Now I am in the dilemma to keep silent and let the brother continue drinking, or tell to the formators. Respect, concern, and honesty are my values in this issue. My findings of his story or background make me more understand him. I admire and respect him as my brother, which somehow impeded me to tell the formator. However, I am concerned about his vocation and health. It is also a question of my honesty to my formator that we are highly encouraged to be core formators with our brothers, that we have to tell the issues of our brothers to the formator, that they may be able to help them. And then step 4, list the alternatives. I have 3 options. First, I will not tell to the formator about his insistent drinking, but I will talk to him. Second, I will talk to somebody who is close to him and humbly talk to the person to stop his insistent drinking. Third, if I and my other brothers already talked to him, but he did not listen, then I will be compelled to tell the formators. Step 5, compare the alternative and value or principles. Here there are 2. The value are respect and honesty. I think these are trying to stop me to act and correct my brother, because I respect him, I understand his background, his culture, his characteristic. It seems like it is okay with me and acceptable. And the second one is the alternative options. It provided me a lot of possibilities to help my brother. Step number 6, weigh the consequences. If I will let my respect for my brother gain over me, then it is more probable that I will not able to help him. He for sure that he will continue to drink, and there is a big possibility that it will cost him so much loss, like health problems, vocation crisis. His relationship to the community will be problematic, and it will cause him to violate his evangelical vows. And if I follow the alternatives, then I will be able to help him. And I know his stand and why he drinks, and I will look for possible ways to help him to stop. Step 7, make a decision. My decision is to follow the alternative options, that I will talk to him first and try to explain the negative consequences of his insistent drinking, physically, socially, and spiritually. In this way, I will be able to show my respect, concern about him. However, if after talking to him and he did not listen, then that is the time I will tell to our formator. Thank you very much for your listening, brothers. Good day and God bless.